Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with Westphalia. So I've just realised that I've got this 82k that I forgot to actually tell to come down towards this war. So let's put them in overfalls. The plan is to make France annul alliance with Italy, so when the Italian truce ends in 2 years time, I can just go gung-ho. They will have no more allies except from the Knights. I mean, they've also got a trade league with Lancet, whatever. Easy peasy stuff, I think is what I'm trying to say. So let's get this out of the way. League of Kill War is disbanded. Also, what can I actually take from Regensburg? They're rather big now, so I need to sort of see what's actually possible. The whole damn thing. 229% overextension. Love it. That's the goal. So yeah, France, I'm just going to get to annul alliances with Italy. That's all. You don't need to do anything else. I need 360 paper mana here. Which is a good thing that I'm currently way over my admin tech. I'm not pressured to grab Tech 26 right now. I can wait for the tech penalty to fizzle down. And thinking about it, I still haven't taken Enlightenment. And it's mostly in my lands now. It only costs a little bit. I could take some corruption loans, for instance. But maybe, just maybe, I could save myself this 80 ducats a month. Mind you, to be fair, I've got lots of, like, the vetting and stuff like that, to the point where I don't need to necessarily root out corruption myself to be rooting out corruption. That's good. So let's just pop this a couple times. I mean, sure, rooting out corruption would make it quicker, but let's just do it like this. Embrace this. Now I think I lose my rivals, actually. I had excess rivals such as Persia, but I think they're going to be gone as an option, because the game's going to think that I'm not as close as what the game had originally thought I was. Also note that I'm currently a lot less developed than I was in the Iran campaign, actually. I was actually bigger for that campaign than this campaign. That might have something to do with the fact that I started in the HRE. It takes a little while to build up. Ooh, look at all this coal provinces. Look at all that. That's nice. Also, I never actually sieged Maine. That's kind of funny. Kind of went through everything except the capital. The one province that would have just totally, like, done stuff. So, Siege of Maine, that was very quick, because as usual, France don't put forts on their capitals. How silly of a Billy. Let's go to the ball with you. I'll send these to here. The CB for the war was actually Donauearth, so I actually haven't taken the CB yet. Not necessarily important information, but it's information nonetheless. So yeah, every single province is being touched down on in Regensburg, so this can come over here to Savoy. Let's siege down some more France. And the siege of Memmingen. I'm also just going to take them, by the way. They're just going to be annexed. That's kind of a floor here is made of floor kind of effect. And I'm the one trading in coal. Suck on that, England, GB. With all their coal provinces, I'm winning. So, mind you, I do have quite a lot of them as well. So these provinces can't currently build a furnace. Can't build a furnace, my arse. I didn't actually ever increase the dev of these either. Let's just whack this up a bit. Wild coal is definitely the strongest good in the game. It's not my favourite, mostly due to the fact that you can only get it in the late game. So despite the fact that coal is objectively the best trade good in the game, even the trading bonuses you just saw it pop up was goods produce modifier. I'll show it off in here. Strategic goods. Coal, goods produce modifier plus 10%. Even though it's got that attached to it, and it's like 10 base income of a province, you have to wait till 1700s, you know, the 18th century, just to actually have it. So it's only effective in the last 100 years, which most people don't actually play to. From what I hear. But of course, to those of us that do play to this time, it's satisfaction. It's a good little trade good. Also, it's satisfaction. Was I trying to say it's satisfying? I mean, or maybe was I trying to say that playing to this time is satisfaction? I don't know. Either way, I think it's more that it's just satisfaction to see the extra goods produce modifier and to get that strong, I guess. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Don't worry, I'm just rambling. Or, you know, as they say, I'm just yapping. I lost a general, it said, on you. Why am I treated as the defender here? I was already occupying the province, so I should have been treated as the attacker, not the defender. Oh well, I got given priority, so I guess that's fine. I'm not going to say no. What I am going to say no to is your alliance with Italy. That's one thing I can say no to. Also, why are you not piecing me out, France? It's kind of piecing me off, honestly. Let's bring all these over to the relevant provinces ready for Italy. Kind of start getting ready to surround them. And Russia, I want you to break alliance, but I'm at war, so you wouldn't do it. But yeah, I think I'll try and get Russia to permanently lose Scandinavia as an ally. That sort of thing might be permanent, we'll see. For now, give me an alliance with Italy. I don't actually care who else they try and ally. They'd probably try to ally freaking Persia, right? To be fair. A little bit of an annoyance, but not insurmountable. That much is true. And then Zweibrücken. I mean, sure. I can stop on by. And now, Kev 3.2, the first, is in charge. Wonderful. Let's take a merchant son, just casually gain 5,000 ducats, and that's definitely not a Kev, so you can stay as a Hieronymus, honestly. So, first up, oh, he's even, Kev, you're malevolent. Oh no, actually it's Hieronymus that's malevolent. You're an embezzler. Yearly corruption. Kinda annoying. Not quite, I mean, actually, being malevolent's not bad for me. Limit design subjects means nothing when you don't have subjects. But it is an annoying waste of a trait slot. Quite honestly. So Memmingen, I should have annexed you a while ago, actually. That's a mistake on my end. Thanks for the province. And look at that, I took a province in Germany and I didn't get asked for unlawful territory. So anyway, nationalism CB. I have almost the admin to just do it all. Let's wait like a second here. Thank you. Do this. There we go. That's looking so much nicer. Now I'm just down to a couple provinces that need to be addressed. And yeah, I've kind of stopped concerning myself with my gov cap for the moment. When I get tier 13 gov reform progress, tier 13 on the gov reforms. Also cost versus other religions. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, that's brilliant. Minus 30%. But yeah, let's just fight Italy. I'm gonna take imperialism. I'm not gonna do nationalism just for against. Why would you? Already fighting on a war as the same side as the enemy. Nice. You're fighting in a war with Castile, then, aren't you? That's what it meant. Fighting Scandinavia, and Brazil. Yeah, they're part of the Commonwealth War. Okay. Interesting war to be a part of, I have to say. Let's deal with these by going... the 82k can go to Mantua. There's an army stack without a leader. How darest you? And bear in mind, I do need to deal with... rebels. Because I'm going to get a lot of them. Let's put this guy in Stuttgart, I think. Or Augsburg, actually. We'll siege Bregenz, because, like, it's there. GB continuing to bully the Pacific miners. They're choosing them very intentionally and carefully, therefore you could say they're being rather Pacific about it. And Landshut, you are actually just free. I need to finish coring the stuff here, because Landshut have quite a few cores. But December 23... because it's similar, because it's in my culture group, etc. And I've got all, like, admin efficiency and all the good stuff. Perfect. I don't have to wait too long at all then. But still, I want to go to Augsburg. Then I'll probably need to just kind of take care of the most important areas here. Good thing I'm plonked myself right in the middle of it all. That will do nicely. The French stuff I'm not too concerned about. Route of Enigar was conquered by Italy. Okay. You can siege that. I'm not fussed. Also, I said conquered, I meant sieged. Conquered would imply they actually took it from me. But no, they haven't. And they won't. I really want Egypt and Persia to go toe to toe. That would be cool. I still haven't got Russia to a no alliance with Scandinavia because I am currently at war. Yeah. I think that's as far as I'm saying. I don't know. I'm kind of lost right now. I don't know a way to get back. You know what? I've just realised something. What kind of aggressive expansion do I need to get rid of? I think we're done with aggressive expansion impact for, some might say, for the rest of the game. And let's go with the morale. So I've got the morale and the discipline both on the go. Neat. Soldiers' households looking kind of cute. Let's get that manpower. France can only look on in horror as their previous ally is just being chewed out. Apparently I'm also trading in salt. That's handy. That's very handy. Also, you still aren't going to achieve much. At most you could siege like Sinop. As for Constantinople, I'm not standing for that. I mean, I'll just go stop it. For them to take that would be a load of Istanbul, honestly. Oh, I forgot that I could go siege Ferrara. Let's put a unit on here. Let's help out the Spanish. You know, actually, it's helping me, so whatever. I still haven't brought over a stack from France that's been black flagged all this time. Maybe I'll bring it to Mantova once that's finished sieging, which it now has already. Then it can come out and make its own zone of controls and stuff. Let's go to Bergamo. Let's bring all this up. And Italy, you have 300k troops. Okay. That's cool. Cool story. Pisa still exist. I'm very happy with that. Mostly due to the fact that I've been guaranteeing them all this time. Honestly, I'll put my efforts down there as the reason. Enemy invasion imminent. Alright. Oh no, they're gonna land like 45,000 people. So, when are you in is the question. It just says and do more. Damn you for having too many fleets on the go. I think they're going to... Okay, it says they're going to Lika and Istria. So I can get one stack to go to Lika, one stack to go to Istria. I'll just take them when they land. I can't get past Mantova here. We're against separatists, no worries. That still isn't enough to get rid of the zone of control to be able to grab the forts over here, you say. No worries. Yeah, then they go into Lika. Lika might... No, let's not go there. Nice stat wipe. And... the Italians over here aren't doing much, are they? Good. Armies of missions too scared to engage enemies. 76,000 separatists, you say? That's quite a lot of them. Probably something to do with me being nearly 300% over the extension limits. And now that's completely gone. Just like, lol nope. Okay, then this can deal with the French. Good stuff. Oh, and now the stack that was too scared to engage them is ready to help. Yeah, you're a bit late to the party, buddy. You're a bit late to the party. Like, you just checked in, everybody else has been way gone. I can also grab some furnaces, or a furnace. Which I said that before I even double checked the list, in fairness. Right. Ferrara, just get sieged, my guy. Just get sieged. There we go. And we sneak this over to Ankara. Because man, I kinda don't want none unless you've got Bunton. This goes here because you have no siege. My generals lately have been absolutely poop for siege on their rolls. Let's be realistic here. This guy's got 0. No wonder that's not been too helpful. Let's give it some assistance. I'm not even going to pull it out. Let's just put it together. Before that's done, let's bang the fort. And there we go. Como got sieged immediately after the modifications. or adjustments, you could say. So this is the stack that needs to go to here. Army van Constantinople. And just sit in Navarra. Nice. Gain 2 production in Rathalos. Pog. Right. That's the French separatists gone. Very nice. I don't actually need to sit on the province. The fort will get rid of it. So French Cascadia. So France, my truce is up in 4 years' time. And I'm starting to get to a point where I can take the next idea group. So I want to save up some paper mana when I can, wherever I can. Also, you need a counting house. You know what? Let's stop this. I just realised this needs a counting house. However, I can invest in some more soldiers' households. The list is getting very small for that now, though. That's what I get for building them all. And also for putting manufactories in provinces that didn't need them, I guess, is another thing. But I can just expand infrastructure in them provinces if needs be. Still way over my gov cap, no less than expected. And this 2k is just at the mercy of absolutely nothing because I can't get into Nivernais. You in Italy, but just this once. You know what, this stack can go sitting at, like, say, Amsterdam, I suppose. And when I'm at peace, I think I'll make Russia break their alliance with Scandinavia. I think I'm gonna be cooking Castile continue to sit their units in forts that they can't siege down. That is a thing of all time. And oh good, Castile sieging down Lucha for me. Yet another fort I didn't really think about or look at. So let's grab this stack and help them. It provides no siege, but it's got cannons. Right, so now from Firenze to Rome. Just need to get rid of the zone of control business. No, this stack needs to do it. That's a 3 siege general. All this talk of not having very good siege generals, and then I'd go leave the actual siege generals in, like, provinces that siege down in, like, 30 days. Stop that nonsense. Okay, Torino done. Cuneo's next. Let's go Montferrat, I think. And I can get some innovativeness from taking Tech 26. Thank you. On the end of this month, I will adjust the unit types. $30 days in September. 28th. 29th. I will swap to... Let's go for the white coat infantry here for the extra offensive fire on the pips. The defensive ones were the same all the way through. And then doesn't matter about cavalry. They'll think they can attack me, but then the month will tick by. My armory morale recovery speed is quite an object. Like I'm gaining morale so fast. They're probably going to try and siege me, attack me in like somewhere. So let's sit in Perugia. That's between the two provinces here. And yeah, see, they would have come up to try and attack me, but already my morale's in good stead. So what would I take? The state of Venezia is an obvious one. I'd also take Carniola, I think. Finish that state off. You know, get some tidying on the go. And there we go, full morale in like 2 months. What is my actual value for recover army morale speed then? Recover army morale speed plus 33%. Yeah, that's a pretty big number for that modifier actually. Also, what's Spain gonna do with Italy? Are they gonna peace out and give some of the Italian land to them? I hope they don't. I hope they just stay in the war for a moment here. Abruzzi is takeable. And instead of attacking into me, they're just going to let me have it, I imagine. Also, that guy got increased army morale, recover army morale speed. Kind of nice. It's another fort down. Then, of course, when I get Rome, I'll gain back 10 war score from the reduction. So it'll put me at 56. And then it will start ticking up from there, plus the war score of Rome itself that it provides. I mean, that'll only be a few percent, I imagine, but we'll see. And as for the age bonus, I think I just go artillery levels versus fort, then force march gain no power, and then I couldn't care less after that. How carefully calculated. So let's grab. You have a manufactory, which you're currently building. Nice. It's actually really good. And that mission gives local goods produce modifier for 15 years, which is hilarious because this is going on in a coal province. So it's just going to be super good. I think I would like trade. Then also I think I'm still going to go economic and trade, or do I go infrastructure actually? Hold on. State government cost minus 10%. Government cost minus 10%. Movement speed plus 5%. Espionage. Quantity. No, I'm going to go economic. So I'll probably take economic before trade, actually. I think I actually benefit more from economic than trade. Trade would just be an off-the-cuff acquisition. I do really need to get some dip points though. I don't like being seen as 14th or whatever. Let's just add some boats. And maybe grab some stock exchanges while I'm thinking about it. And then also some excess soldiers' households. Get that list nice and low. And I'm nearly up to 12,000 a month. Also, no, you're not going to get back Rome. Don't be so silly. Nationalism on Lancet. This is almost looking like the borders I had in my head. Revolutionary ideas will spread. A thinly veiled attack on Patriarch Kev 3.2 the First. How dare you? How dare you try to attack Kev 3.2 the first? Unacceptable. Oh, there's an army here that can go and attack this. Kind of closer than the one that's in Italy right now. Gain more base production. How neat. See, when manufacturing, when coal starts appearing up, you just get given dev left, right and centre. It's quite nice. Then there's one more institution to take, which will give me more tax modifier, by the way. And then plus 25% manpower modifier. Yeah, nothing too OP or anything for a nation this size. Let's take on the other Italians that are just sat in the corner. Oh, look at them get chunked out. That's nasty. Stack wipe, lost less than 4k. Oof. Commonwealth is still trying to fight. Scandinavia is still trying to fight their way through to the Commonwealth. Crazy. So I want the Venetia state to finish off Carniola. So take me to Verona, right? Let's see here. To Verona, including Venice. Then this is the Po Valley. So let's take Po Valley. I can't also take the whole of the Po Valley state. Especially not when I have the correct provinces equipped. So I think I need to leave it at this for now. To be fair, that's still a decent amount of stuff to take, let's be real. Concentrate development, keep me under 100% please. Don't keep me under 100% then. Okay. I'll probably have to have someone on Rebel Watch, but that will be complete in 2 years' time for the most part. That's okay. All of these can... Is there a French truce coming up? 28. There is a French truce coming up. Wonderful. So sitting over here would be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, for some reason Sealand's not actually that great for supply. I thought it was better than what it is. And then Groningen. There we go. I've just realised the episode timer. So yeah. Neat little... Also, really? That's only 58? How the Venice have fallen. Let's just send this up here then. So next time should be a war against the Parisians. And oh, I forgot to take Brigands. So I'm definitely due for a couple more Italian wars. I need to grab Brigands because that just sticks out like a sore thumb now. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.